Former Bafana Bafana defender Thabo Nthethe has collaborated with the Asibakhuliseni Sports Academy with the focus of holistic youth development, sports development, academics and life skills. Now, to chat a little bit more about this, he joins us live. Thabo, a very good evening to you.
Good evening, Kwena, and good evening to the listeners at home.
Thank you so much for making this time. I mean, just on the story that we just did, let me maybe start with your views on Bafana Bafana and how they played. And do you still believe there's hope come Tuesday when we play against Rwanda?
Yeah, definitely. There's still hope. I believe also the players, they're feeling the same. And against Zimbabwe on Friday, I think the boys, they've done well. Just that those chances, we couldn't convert them. But it's never late, and I think this is the game that we need to turn things around. We still have a chance, and I believe also the boys in Mpumalanga, they'll do well on Tuesday.
Now, a lot of people are talking about that it's almost going to be tough now after sitting comfortably for almost the entire build up to this last games. What sort of mentality are the players in, especially having donned the Bafana Bafana jersey? Do you think that their mood needs to be lifted, or they know what's at stake?
Both sides. The mood needs to be lifted. As you've said it before, that we were on a position whereby it was an obvious thing that we qualified already. And after now they deducted the 3 points, it became a little bit difficult. And now also on Friday, we also played a draw where we were expecting a win, for us to push on the table. But that didn't happen. But like I'm saying, the boys, they know that what is there on the table, and the quality that we have, I think they also need to believe in that. And I foresee that on Tuesday, come Tuesday, the boys definitely, come end of the game, will have the 3 points that we really need, because nothing else that we need. We need that 3 points. Yes, I definitely think there are some few players that feels for now this game is a bit difficult. And now going to this encounter on Tuesday, it might be difficult. Others might feel that, they don't want to push up. But I foresee the boys, they are motivated, and the coach has done well so far. And we're competing with the big countries in our group. And I foresee that come end of the game, on Tuesday, we'll be smiling again as South Africans.
And also, I've been looking at the players. We speak about the mentality. We've seen them playing big games, winning away, doing very well, and not too many people were giving them a chance. Would you say this is just a stumble that going into the last game, they know and they have the mentality to take us through and get us those valuable 3 points?
Yeah, the boys, they know. We've got big players in a national setup, and they've done well in their respective teams, and also they've done well in the national team as well. I think they just need to motivate each other, especially for this coming game, and they know. What I know for sure, they know what is there is for the country to take the full 3 points come the end of the game. Like I'm saying, I think I'll be smiling after that game, whereby we'll be qualified to go to the World Cup.
Well, I'm sure a lot of South Africans do hope the same. But Thabo, talk to me about what you've been up to since you have retired from playing professional football. You're coaching, but also you're doing some bit of development in giving back to the community. Tell us about that aspect.
Yeah, Dr. Kwena, since after retirement, life after football has been challenging, and, wanting to find the right rhythm, the right platform for me to be in a good environment. And for me to be in a good environment is to be in football setup. And I've already identified some other good players And me identifying that, I didn't have an idea of how can I take this talent that I've seen forward, because somehow it end up not going forward, and it end up dying because there's no motivation after that talent. So I believe me as the founder of Nthethe Charity Benefit Foundation with Asibakhuliseni Sports Academy, we've partnered whereby we want to take this talent forward and make sure that they get what they deserve. And I definitely know what is it that they deserve, because I've been in that environment where where I am now. I'm well known through football and the discipline after that, because what we're doing is whereby we identify these young ones, but the first thing that we do is to motivate them, to go to school, to be part of the school activities, and to do well as the learners, and for them, especially before the matric, because there's grade 11, whereby we motivate them to get good results on their reports so that they can get the scholarship, and also as a foundation and as an academy to take them further, help them, with their school studies.
Yeah. I mean, talk to me about, from somebody who has been there, done that, played at the highest level, played for some of the biggest teams in the continent and played for Bafana Bafana. How important is that aspect of academics and making sure that these young players focus not only on football but also on their studies?
Because I think even if as much as they're young as they are, and they know that football is not forever. At some point, you need to retire. And also, when I meet most people at the stadiums, when I'm attending games, and they asking me, why did I retire? I think it's because maybe they're seeing what I'm like. How have I been? The body-wise, body still in good shape, not gain that much, but it doesn't take you further as you would like, because I know as footballers we sometimes think just here, because we're not thinking ahead. Yeah. But with young players, obviously we just need to motivate them and make them aware of how this environment of being a footballer, a soccer player, and a professional footballer, how you need to take yourself and going forward, and how you have to, take care of yourself for you to stay longer in this environment of football or a professional setup.
We're going to have to leave it there from the sports desk. More sport tomorrow morning on the AM report. Let's take it back to Katlego.